So we have these 9 factors that we spoke about, of which the first 7, like I said, were the foundation and the outward expression of whatever we want to do. And then these 2 factors which are going to help us with everything that we need to do. And the last factor is also something that sort of spreads all across. Now, whether you have to be self-regulated, whether you have to think about the motivation, why you're doing something, whether you have to be consistent, or you have to choose a goal, you have to structure your time, you have to be persistent, or you have to be responsible, or you have to be self-aware. In all of these situations, what are we doing? We are constantly making decisions. Right? And decision making, and you'll be surprised to hear this, and many people are not able to relate. Oh my God, discipline making and decision making. How? So understand this. Everything. So from the time that we wake up in the morning, we're constantly deciding, okay, should I brush my teeth right now or not? Should I have tea or have coffee? Or what do I have for breakfast? Or what do I wear? Or how do I travel to work? What do I do at work today? There's tons of decisions constantly. And this is the very important thing that we need to understand about our life. That our life predominantly is about making decisions and going on making decisions. One decision after another. Many decisions we are just subconsciously making, which lane to shift, and okay, now the signals, traffic signals turn green and I need to move forward. So some of these are, the schematas that are sitting inside and which will automatically make us do things. However, decision making is on, but the conscious decisions or decisions that we need to make consciously are what many times make us or break us. Many of us are scared of making certain decisions. Many of us don't want to make decisions, or many of us make decisions but don't follow them through, or many of us try to make right decisions and without knowing if there are even right or wrong decisions. Okay, like somebody once said that when you have to make a decision, use whatever you have at hand, make the decision, and then make your decision right. So you have to live it up. So in that way. Now, look around you, and maybe for you and me also, many times in life, we say things like, hey, I don't know. So when you get into the spot that you don't know something, or, oh my God, what do I do? You're naturally going to impede your decision-making ability. Or when your focus is on avoiding something, then your decision is not going to be in doing something right, but in going to avoid this. Like I was reading the other day, I think it was in some book or an article where it was said that, when fighter pilots were being trained, and if they are trained to avoid an obstacle, invariably when they fly, they hit the obstacle and not avoid it. Whereas when they were told to fly and do whatever maneuvers they were doing, they were far more successful at avoiding those obstacles. So you understand this? So, where focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, results grow. And that's what decision making is all about. Decision making is about focusing your mind on something that needs to be done, deciding that, and then making more decisions to stay on track till you get to the last point. So decision making is not about one decision. It's a common myth that I made a decision. What do you mean by you made a decision? You have to continue making decisions. You made one decision. What's the next decision after that? What's the next? What's the next? So you have to constantly keep maneuvering. So, like I explained this about strategy. Strategy is all about observing things and then making choices. But as you make those choices, you have to know how things are shaping up. And then you have to maneuver. And maneuvering means what? More choices. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hundreds of choices. There are so many micro choices that we need to make so that we are disciplined and we stay regulated and we do what we need to do. And that is going to help us with all these other factors of discipline. So in a nutshell, then, these are the 10 factors of discipline that you need to master so that you become disciplined, or through discipline, you are able to achieve your results.